joyless abortion rally. And we were talking here on the couch how, I mean, she just flat out lied. I mean, this idea that he's going to have a national abortion. I'm a pro-lifer. I wish he would have a national abortion ban.
But it's the last thing he's going to do.
Not going to do it.
He's made that very, very clear, yet that's the front and center of what they're pushing and peddling.
It's the kind of thing you can get away with from a stage. It's the kind of thing you can get away with without someone there to push back. It's probably part of the reason for now she has declined an invitation to appear on the Joe Rogan Experience. What would be, at least if it followed the mold of every other Joe Rogan show and that of Donald Trump, 3 hours of conversation about issues where you would receive pushback. For example, putting out that kind of misinformation that there'd be a national abortion ban. But Donald Trump did accept the invitation from Joe Rogan. And on that note that Madam Rivera shared with us, that Kamala Harris would clean house, that she would basically do away with all the staffers from the Biden administration. Donald Trump talked about actually the difficulty of staffing up a White House. Joe Rogan asked him, what is your one mistake? Watch.
So you're in there, you have 10,000 appointments you have to make, so you're getting advice from people. And at what point in time, did you have a moment in time where you realized these are bad choices? Like some of these people I shouldn't have had in there.
Oh yeah, I think, so the one question that you'll ask me, that I think you'll ask me, that people seem to ask, and I always come up with the same answer. The one mistake, because I had a lot of success, great economy, great everything. Everything was great. The military, we rebuilt it, biggest tax cuts in history, all this stuff. We had a great presidency. 3 Supreme Court justices. Most people get none. You know, you pick them young. This way they're there for 50 years, right? So, you know, even if a president is there for 8 years, oftentimes they never have a chance. I had 3. It was sort of the luck of the draw. But I will say that it always comes back to the same answer. The biggest mistake I made was I picked some people. I picked some great people, you know, but you don't think about that. I picked some people that I shouldn't have picked. I picked a few people that I shouldn't have picked.
And to his credit, you guys, when he realized they were not good, he fired them.
He went on.
And that doesn't happen in other administrations.
He went on to actually give more detail as to what went wrong with some appointments or what went right with others. He said some fascinating things in there. He said you almost by default have to pick politicians. And the reason for that is that they've been publicly vetted. And you want to pick somebody from the private sector. What's difficult is you don't know about their personal life. You don't know everything else about them. And then you're like, ooh, that's not going to work once they start getting raked over the coals. But he said now that you're in the politician pool, you sort of get 2 types of individuals. You get stiffs, in his words, in other words, people that just have nothing, or survivors, people who just stuck around the political process forever. And he said there's some quality to that, to being able to stick around forever.